Sound check.
Hi there everyone, Dr. Dan here with another Voice Essentials vocal pit stop. And we are today going to talk about the idea of your creative imagination. And how do we develop that? How do we develop the skills in order to deliver the narrative to our audience? You know, I often say to my students, we are painting pictures for people. Our job is to use the melody and the lyric to literally paint a picture that an audience can place themselves into, that they can impression themselves into and enjoy the magic of that experience. But that can be a hard thing to do, right? To develop the capacity as the deliverer of that narrative, to be able to deliver that expression, that picture to the audience so they can feel it, they can resonate with it, and they can become one with the narrative. And so I've got a few little hints that I think you'll find helpful. And the first big hint is I encourage all of my singers to read. Now, some of you might be going, oh, stay with me. Look, reading is something that I have been doing for years. I personally love reading. I read every night before I go to bed, and currently this is the book that I'm reading. I'm a Game of Thrones fan. I actually haven't watched any of the TV shows, but I've been reading the books. This is book 4 of 5 books I think that are out so far, and there will be a 6th book coming out soon, I hope, because I'm loving it. And it's a matter of developing that capacity to see what I'm reading into my brain so that I'm able to imagine and cultivate that skill. It's like a muscle, and I'm workshopping it every day. For those of you who find reading a little bit more challenging, and there are some of us that do, you might like to think of getting audio books and allowing someone else to do the reading for you, but allowing your mind to create and cultivate and paint those rich pictures that, you know, an excellent author like what's his name again, George R. Martin is able to do. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a genre like that. It can be any genre, a genre that really appeals to you, something that allows you to really zone in and use your imagination. Thirdly, you might like to, if you're into doing some art, sometimes I get my students to, while they're listening to a song, the song that they are learning, I get them to do some art, whether it be painting or drawing. I get them to express the picture that they are seeing externally onto a canvas or a piece of paper, somehow that allows them to express the narrative, the subtext. What is it this song is communicating? There's 3 things: reading, listening to an audiobook, or doing some artwork. They will help to cultivate your imagination, because as you, the singer, are able to imagine the subtext, the narrative of what you are singing, it can be surprising how much more clearer. My grammar is really struggling today. I need to do more reading. How much more clearer the picture becomes for your audience, and in doing so, with how much more clarity you're able to deliver the message to your audience that you're wanting to. I hope that's helpful to you today. And hey, if this is the first time you've ever been to a Voice Essentials video, we would love for you to join our ever-growing community of singers from across the globe who, just like you, want to raise their voice in song. We do these videos every week, and we would love for you to join our community. So jump across the channel, have a look around and subscribe. My name's Dr. Dan. Sing well.
Sound check.